What's the best response to an unwanted pic? Why does it look like that? And answer none of their following texts. What I used to do was take their profile picture and Photoshop their face onto the head of their and send it back. I never got a second pic doing that lol. Make a screenshot and send it to him. When he sees it, you say oops wrong person. Share a penis enlargement ad. Send them one back. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm a doctor and this might be cancer. AWW. The last time I got an unsolicited pic, the guy asked if he could see mine. I said, it looks just like yours, average and unremarkable. He stopped responding. Screenshot it, circle a random part, and say what the is that? They'll start to freak out and get worried. It's worked out for me lol. A senior, he was over 18 so legally I was fine, sent me a pic out to nowhere after some rumors spread my junior year, unfounded, I wouldn't go out with embellished stuff. My fed up self knew his last name, so I found his mom on Facebook, sent her the pic, and said I think this belongs to your son. He got in trouble mayo. Oh hey, my ex had that disease too. I have a massive realistic king cock brand one that's the size of my forearm and a pair of old boxers. I have a photo of said dildo emerging from said boxers on my phone for just occasions. Send that bad boy back with mine's bigger, and then block. Tell them you're 17 and your dad is a cop. Reported for possession of child pornographic materials. You say, I didn't want this picture, and I'm only 12 years old. You'll never hear from that person again. Obviously don't do anything with the picture, simply tell them this wasn't a very smart decision on your end, and watch the 3-dot bubble appear and disappear 40 times in panic. Why are you sending me a picture of your thumb? I usually respond with a disturbing crude image I found from a weird sub. One of my faves is a sexualized fan art of a FNAF animatronic. You always get the best reactions, D. Google genital warts, and send them back any of those images that come up. Block number works the best. Any engagement at all gives them satisfaction. I've seen more meat on a butcher's apron. Find their parents on Facebook and let them know what their son is up to. Just reply I'm 13, showed this to my mom, she called the police. They have your info. I still can't believe that this is an issue. Unsolicited pics. How do these guys think it is going to play out? I felt awkward sending them to my ex, but she insisted that solicited were awesome. Send them picture of a cucumber snapped in half. Send it back to them with some edits and pointers about lighting and composition. Guys, some of your pics are so ass. Why are you sending this to my 12-year-old daughter? I've notified the authorities. What am I looking at here? I said to a guy who sent me an unwanted pic, you have the ugliest I've ever seen. That's actually insane. Do you have some kind of deformity? You should get that checked out. Got no response. So this guy, that is a year or two older than me, 22F, sent me a pic a few years ago. We weren't even talking like that. I had no interest in him, and didn't show otherwise. Well, he randomly just sends me a pic, and I said WTF man, I should send this to your dad. Wonder what he'd think about your shrimp. He blocked me. Dude, did you just send me a picture of a child's penis? Hey, that looks like a penis, only smaller. Or ask them why they have a picture of a child's penis. How cute. Straight answer, ignore and block, unless they're silly enough that you know who they are, where they work, etc., in which case you can get them in very serious trouble. Any hostility or verbal humiliation is likely an intended, or at least welcome, result. Turn it into an NFT, name it the guy's name, and post it online. He'll have to buy it to scrub it. Depending on where you live, an attorney. AWW. Send me one when it's hard. I'm sorry sir, this is a Wendy's. I thought you were crazy, but I can clearly see your nuts. When I was a freshman in college I was home for Christmas break and the guy across the street, who was 4 years older than me and had recently moved back home, sent me one with the message that his family would be out of the house for a few hours if I wanted to come over. I knew him. We had lived on the same street for years, but it was completely out of the blue. I'm not even sure how he got my number. I had babysat his younger brother a few times however, which is why I had his mother's number. I took a screenshot of the message and forwarded it to his mom, asking if she could please get Eric to stop sending me nudes. Send your dogs back.